Listen to Jungbub lectures.
들으면 기가 들어오면
When you listen to Jungbub lectures, the energy will flow into you,
지금은
the energy of the law. The world now needs the energy of the righteous law.
사기가 들어오면 나를 망치.
Selfish energy will ruin people's lives.
법기가 들어오면
The
사기는
energy of
전부 다 안정이
Jungbub
돼버려.
dissipates selfish energy.
우리가 기술을 한다고 이렇게 갖고
Many
기술을
try to
받는다
receive
그러면 이거
energy
사기가
through
들어오는
energy
거예요.
training,
네.
which
네가
pulls in
땡겨서
greedy
들어오는 건
energy.
사기고.
Why? The energy that comes to you by pulling in is selfish energy, and the energy that comes to you naturally through proper action is the righteous energy.
근데 우리가 이래갖고
Energy
뭔가 갖다 기회를
received
받으려고
through some special
할
technique
이렇게
with greed
욕심으로
is selfish
네가
energy.
얻으려 하는 걸 얻은 것은 사기입니다. 사기는 좋은
Selfish
면도
energy
있고
has its good points and bad points.
기도를 해서 막
The blessing you
얻은
receive
선물은
through prayers is
사기로 얻은
received
거예요.
through selfish energy.
이거는 장점과 단점이
It
같이
has
있다.
both pros and cons.
내가 자신이 노력을 해서
The righteous energy you naturally gain by disciplining your characters upright has only the pros,
이거는
no
사기가
cons.
아니거든요. 이거는 장점만 있을 뿐인 거라. 단점이 없어. 그래서 우리가 지금은 우리가
People experience difficulties because they are lacking in certain knowledge of the truth.
알아야 되는 것인데
You need to know this.
법령의 힘을
Through
받아야
listening to this Jungbub lecture, you will naturally gain energy of the righteous law, and self-serving energy will all disappear.
법기가 들어. 사기는 전부 다 정리를 한다. 이 말이죠. 지금은 법문을 들을
It is now time to listen to Jungbub lectures.
후천시대 지금
Why?
법이 나왔잖아.
Hucheonsidae, a period ruled by righteous law, has now emerged. If you wish to gain power through greedy energy and ignore the law, you will destroy yourself. This law came out to the world because the world needs it.
법기를 받아들여라.
Accept this law, then the power of this law will flow into you.
내한테 법기가 들어온다. 이게 기운 받는 방법이에요.
This is how you can infuse yourself with righteous energy. Take this energy.
법이라는 것은
This law teaches you how to live right in your daily life.
지금 내가
The
생활하는
law
속에서
guides you to the right way in everyday living.
받는 거예요. 이걸 바르게 받고
It
나면
teaches you to have the right discernment so that you can act properly, and thereby leads to an enhanced energy level.
이제부터는 사람으로부터
The
기운을
righteous
받을
energy comes from the people.
하늘에서 기운을 받으려고 들지
The
않아도
heavenly
하늘의
energy will
기운은
flow naturally
알아서
into
우리한테
you
오는
even
거고.
if you don't try to receive it.
이제는 사람으로부터
We should
기운을
try to
소통할
receive
때라 이
energy from the people through proper interaction. When you converse with people and listen to them well, what they tell you is the law.
이게 법이에요. 이걸 잘 들으면
By accepting the words they speak to you, you receive the energy of the speaker, and that energy causes a change within
이게
you.
정기라.
This is receiving the righteous energy.
그리고 아는 사람이 말을 하니까 내가 이걸
When
갖다가
you
이거
quarrel
받으려고
over something the other person says,
받잖아.
you
이거
are
내가
pouring
기운을
out your
쏟아내는
energy.
건데 얻은 거 다 어디
The energy you have built up is all gone.
아무리 네가 기운을
If
좋은
you
거를
vent
받아내서
anger at people,
안에서 부은
all
거에서
the good
쓴다는
energy you have
나오잖아요.
gained will come out as bad energy,
네가
and
스스로
you will
사기를
feel
만들어서
drained.
꺼냈기 때문에 네한테 기운이 다 빠져. 다투지 마라.
Do not quarrel with others. If what they say doesn't make sense to you, give it some time to soak in the information. But don't get angry and fight them.
그게 내한테 기가 안 뺏기.
This is how not to lose your energy.
싸우지 말고.
Do not fight and argue with others.
오늘 들어서 이해 안 되는 거는
If there is something you don't understand today, then someone will come to you to make you understand it in a few days. So be patient.
누가 오늘 내한테 조금 섭섭하게
Even if someone does something that makes you feel bad, if you are
견디고, 가만히, 뭐,
patient and wait,
다른 사람이
someone will
그걸
come to help you explain the situation.
풀어주는 게
Someone will come to help you explain the situation.
그래서 이것이 정기로
that situation will transform into righteous energy.
내가 오늘 조금 섭섭한
If you heard
일이
regrettable
있었다면
words from someone
분명히
today,
그게 들어온 것이지.
you heard it because surely there was a reason for you to hear that.
법은 없습니다. 내가 행게 잘못했다면
If you acted wrongly and heard some painful words, then this in itself supplements your study to give you righteous energy.
무엇이든 내가 보이고 들리는
Everything you hear and see is created because the circumstances surrounding it was created for you to experience. So never blame other people.
조금만 지나노라면
If you accept whatever happens to you but don't understand why, just wait for a while. Then you will meet someone who will help you to understand it. And then that understanding will transform the event into your righteous energy.
나쁜 말을 하더라도
This is how your quality of energy improves.
뭔가 한 행동이
Even those
있었을
people
이유가
speak badly to you, accept it, because you must have done something in the past to deserve those words. So soak in those words for a little while. You would never hear such insulting words if you didn't do anything to deserve it. It is right that you take those words in.
욕을 할 수밖에
If a
없고
friend
내가
curses at you, accept it. Accept what they say because your actions in daily life piled up and transformed into their abusive language.
이러고 지나가라.
Tell your friend that you are sorry.
다투고 싸우지 마.
Do not argue with them.
남 탓하지 말고
Do not blame others and do not argue and fight with others.
내가 친구한테
If you heard some painful words from your friends, it could be that you ignored them when they needed you or you wasted their time carelessly.
여러 가지들이 무엇인지
All these things are acting on your friend, causing them to say harsh words to you.
섭섭한 말을 내가 듣고 나면
If you heard some unpleasant words from your friend, then you should look back and see if you did something wrong to them or if you wasted their time.
친구가 나한테 그렇게
Your friend is acting exactly the way they are due to your behavior.
친구를 만나서
If you spent a long time, like 10 to 20 years, without doing your duty for him or her, then something weird will happen to your friend and you will also be affected by it as a consequence.
일어나서 내한테 들어옵니다. 이게 인과응보라.
This is karma.
사람이 만났을 때는
People meet in order to do their duties for each other.
근데 우리는 의문을 행한
You need to think if you have done your part.
인연법으로 만날 때는
The law of relationship dictates that when you meet someone, you have an obligation to perform a duty. When the people in the upper position meet people in lower positions, they have an obligation to guide them in the right direction. And the people in the lower positions have an obligation to listen and receive what's necessary to grow and develop. You never meet other people without an obligation to fulfill.
그걸 잘 행하면
When both sides fulfill their duties, they will receive rewards from grand nature.
이제 홍익 인간들이
Hongikingan should know the righteous law of dealing with people and nature in order to become nature's
그래야
workers.
자연의 일꾼이 되지. 이제 어디서 기운 받으면
Don't try to receive power from someplace else.
기운은 내 친구한테
You will
말을
receive
잘 들어주는
energy
것도 기운
by
받는
listening to your friends well and listening to what I say in Jungbub lectures. Listening to people going through hard times with sincerity is also a way to receive power. All of the integrated energy you receive from various people will result in enhancing your energy, which enables you to use the power endowed by grand nature. Human beings are born to be able to use the power of grand nature when they have properly matured. People have not filled up their power to a minimum functioning level. You don't gain power by pulling in some force from the outside. The power comes from every situation that you face, but you block and ignore them. That's why you are lacking in power.
관세음보살은 남의
True
말을
wisdom comes from absorbing the words of the people around you sincerely.
그 지혜의 힘이
The power of true wisdom will illuminate the world,
그래서 스스로 해탈하는 거예요.
and that will dissolve your karma.
이해돼요?
Do you understand?